Right, that should be everything good to go. Nothing seems to be... Oh, no, that's a lie. Something does seem to be on fire. Uh, well, looks like it got singed a little bit, but we've dropped a couple frames. So we started, which I think is fine now. Bit of a hiccup. It's probably fine. At least I hope it's fine. I really hope it's fine. I'm not in the mood for... I don't have the energy to deal with terrible internet today. But anyway, hey everyone. Hope you're all doing well on this rather... it's a fine day, I guess. Sorry, we just dropped more frames. Nothing's downloading, right? Okay. Give me a moment. Yeah, stuff, things, word, yeah, hey, as you probably tell by the title and stuff, we are continuing with, Final Fantasy 15. I do apologize in advance for the slight lack of streams recently. I'm still feeling amazing. Yeah, it's not great. As I mentioned before, it's like you know when you have like flu and you just ache and like your joints hurt and just have no energy to do anything. It's like that all of the time, but without anything else tied to it. It's weird. So yeah, if I'm like sitting at my desk and stuff, I'm usually fine. But as soon as I start doing something or like I get up, it's just like, nope, not doing it. So I slept most of yesterday, which was fun. So I'm a bit better today, hence the stream. So yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to go full time today and get some stuff done, which would be quite nice. But we'll see. But yeah, so story recap stuff is always a thing that exists. Where are we with the story? We are just about to go to Altissia, I believe, to meet up with Luna Freya and everything, who is Noctis's bride-to-be, because our lovely emo boy band went off on a journey to get Noctis to to Altissia, where Luna Freya was, so they could get married. But as they left, there were peace talks between the Kingdom of Lucia, something like that, which is their kingdom, and the Niflheim Empire, which went, as expected when an empire is involved. And the king died, making Noctis technically king, but he's on the road. He can't really be crowned or anything. But yeah, that's a thing. So, with all that going on, we've had to go out of our way to find the help from both the Power of Kings, which is the Armiger, which is like sort of spiritual weapons that are from past kings that you get from their tombs. We've got about 5 or 6 of those now. And we also have been, with the help of Luna, who, after the whole thing went down, went to go meet with the 6, who are the 6 deities, I believe, or like overseers, something like that. I'm not entirely, I can't fully remember, but they're big, powerful beings. To get their aid for Noctis's mission of kind of getting payback against the Empire, because the Empire stole like this big crystal thing, which is what his dad was protecting, and stuff like that. So I think it's mostly trying to get that back. I don't know. It's an interesting story. It really is. Also, we are still dropping frames. Why? There is nothing. I haven't changed anything. Let's check this quickly. But yeah, trying to think, what happened last time? Yeah, we made it to a lighthouse area, which is where all of our allies have met up and are helping us get a boat to go to Altissia. And one of the issues that we had is that we had to go get some mithril, I believe it was, to fix the boat up and everything. So we went to go get that, but it turned out Gladius was like, "Hey, I need to go do something. See you in a bit." And it was like, "Oh, okay, see you in a bit." So Gladius left us. We went to go find some mithril, and we met Arden again. He was like, "Hey, I can help," and we're like, "No, please don't. I'm gonna help anyway." So he helps us, and we team up with a previous foe, and I cannot remember her name, but is she a mercenary? No, she used to be a mercenary. I think she's a Niflheim commander, something like that. Went through a dungeon with her, fighting all of the monsters. Finally getting the mithril at the bottom of it, returning back, going all the way back to the lighthouse. No, sorry, going to the Listalum power plant where someone there could refine the mithril ore for us. We met up with a mysterious hunter who was helping us deal with demons in the power plant, which turned out to be Gladius, who now is adorning 2 lovely new scars, one on his forehead and one on his chest, I believe. I think he always had one like sort of near his eye, I think. But now he's got one going like across his forehead and then like one going across his chest. We don't know what he did, so that was cool. Now that the gang's back together, we make our way back to the lighthouse, and we're just about to go to Altissia. And the game does tell us that this will be the last time that we'll be able to explore the open world for a while. Or at least the open world in terms of the mainland, which is true, because this game tells you that every like 5 minutes, but this message was actually different. So we are focusing more on story stuff because I think we're still over leveled, and I think we'll be fine for just going ahead with stuff. So yeah. But anyway, let me hit this lovely button. Hey, how's it going? Helps if I'm actually tabbed in. There you go. Yeah. Oh, and in case anyone was wondering, I posted in Discord a few days ago, Saturday I think it was, that I couldn't find my Switch case with all my games in it, which was really annoying because I might have a slight surprise for Switch games that I needed to find my case for because it has all of my games in it. Apart from Smash Bros, I think is the only one because that's downloaded. Oh, do that. Spin this a little bit just so it can load and not drop all of the frame. Yeah, and I managed to find it, and it turns out my case was actually in the stupidest place possible because it's on screen right now. You guys can see where it was. It's currently here because I was not putting it back where I initially put it. It turns out, in my infinite wisdom, when I was moving my room around, I knew I was putting my bookcase here with the consoles on it, as you can clearly see. And I thought, hey, what a better place to put my Switch case than behind everything? Because there's like a little bit of the wall that sticks out, like probably about halfway between this shelf. And so I put it down there thinking, oh, well, I'll just find it when I plug my Switch in. I'm an idiot, I know. Anyway. So yeah, once you depart, you'll lose access to the open world for a while, and rental chocobos will automatically return to the post. Set sail for Altissia. No, I wanted to say no, but the analog stick doesn't work. Oh, I forgot. The analog stick doesn't work for menus for some stupid reason. But also, hey, look, it's Umbra. I just realized he's got like skull and crossbones on his shoulders. Waiting for you in Altissia. Aww. Got it. I'll be there as fast as I can. Can't give away, like, just in case this gets intercepted by enemy forces, you can't just say, oh, we're getting sail. We're getting sail? We're getting ready to set sail. Because they'll know that what we're doing. Whereas if I say I'll be there as soon as I can, hey, it's ambiguous and like what they could be anywhere. Why is Gladius wearing his jacket? I thought he was meant to be wearing his short sleeve thing. I love weird physics lifts.
Look, Prince Noctis, even the marshal came to say goodbye.
Actually, wait, do I have any XP? Oh, Gladius does, because he wasn't with us and he just got all the XP for what we did, apparently.
I guess it's goodbye for now. The regalia is already waiting below deck.
Oh yeah, get to keep the car. Ah, nah, I'm good. I look like poetry, ugh.
Something I gotta get off my chest.
The original boy band.
What's that? I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't there for your father. I swore an oath to protect the king, but I wasn't strong enough to uphold it.
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
Yeah. I realize that.
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
I do.
Even if they can't solve your problems, you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell. Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers. Trust in them, always.
Yeah, just Sid and Core were part of Noctis's dad's boy band. The same sort of thing. So I think Core was his shield, like Gladius is our shield, I think.
You can never have too many
I think that was
tools.
his role. I'm not sure.
Here,
Could be wrong.
learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well.
Another magic flask. How many of these we got now? We got like 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Oh, this is at the top. I'm an idiot.
Waiting for an
Talk to the boat.
invitation? Get your asses on board.
Always got to talk to the boat.
Hey, Your Majesty!
What's up?
Please, come back soon! We need our king!
Yeah. Count on it.
Ooh, seaworthy. You get achievements at the weirdest times in there. Oh, that was chapter 8. Pretty sure chapter 8 was just the Gladius bit? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the dungeon was 7. So yeah, it was just the Gladius bit and that. That was the entirety of chapter 8. Nice. That'd be a nice picture if Eris wasn't just standing not looking at the camera. That's nice. Yeah, I'll keep that one. It's a stupid picture. What? What is that? Oh, you know what? I'll save it. Why not? That's cute. Oh, that's a nice picture. No idea who the guy on the far left is, though. Legit, no idea. Oh, wait, unless he's the... Was he the guy that Talcott joined at some point? So after, the old guy that Talcott was with got presumably murdered by the Empire. I think they said that he was staying with someone. think was him, maybe? I have no idea. That's a nice picture. Chapter 9, Callings. Noctis receives a warm send-off as he sets sails for Altissia in high spirits. The prince goes forth ostensibly to seek the blessing of the Hydrian, which will enable him to challenge the Empire's might, but his true heart's desire is to find Lunafreya, his betrothed. So, yes, we've already encountered 2 of the 6 deities. Now we're going to find the 3rd, who's
The
here.
wedding day arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydrian, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Lunafreya.
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way, while you rush off to slay the Hydrian for your poor sister's sake. I know the price of the Covenant.
Yay, mystery. Altissia, City of the Sea. Gain entry to Accordio.
I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altissia, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
And to think this is where we were headed to begin with.
We've been through a lot.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves.
Can't let Lady Lunafreya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed, her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Lunafreya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Lunafreya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held
Wait,
on
when
to it
was it
this whole
established
time.
that Luna had the
all
ring?
the way to Altissia.
The ring is
I
important.
completely forgot about
So
that.
is
Okay.
Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion, but in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Oh, that shield thing on his arms?
That would help
Oh, I didn't re-
explain
oh, I
how
didn't
a
realize
son
it
of
was a fake arm.
Tenebrae suddenly came to command
prosthetic arm.
Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's.
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, yet doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It might help if we knew what he was after.
Who can say?
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent
I mean, it's
Noct
not like
from
they're there
receiving his
already. I
blessing.
mean,
They'll do
chances
so
are pretty
again.
slim, to be
But
honest.
we beat him to the big guy. Thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps. Like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, it feels like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altissia.
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Is that what my dad said?
Carrying a royal line ain't a task to be taken lightly. For a small thing, that ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now.
Way to break down
Got
the
the
mood, Sid.
regalia in the hold, but you're all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
Hard childhood.
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
Now, you must have seen your fair share of Altissia by now.
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big. Okay.
Well, it ain't the crown city.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself.
God, he's
Foreign
so
lands seldom
edgy.
lend themselves to trite explanations.
We get it, Noctis.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Altissia now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are our first order of business.
All work and no play?
Make Cygnus a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you two.
You're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey now.
Wescombe ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yeah, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old Wes. He'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Lunafreya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her
She's
first
speaking
public
from
appearance
beyond the grave.
since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Lunafreya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't really talk much about because I mean that was just all exhibition. Fuck, exposition is the one. Words are hard. Oh, more so than usual, apparently. Also, look how pretty this is. See, I can't be doing one of the things. This is really impractical. Like using an aqueduct to get in.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
No, fuck you. Drive through.
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one.
I like how Noctis
Here.
is just completely.
That's as
still.
old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
prepared in advance.
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Lucky us.
Well, that's usually what people mean
Could've
by
ended
old.
badly.
Usually if something is several years old, well, yeah, it's several years old, it's usually old. I must admit, this is a really interestingly designed place. Because you've got all these waterfalls right next to buildings. It just doesn't seem practical. Pretty pretty, though. So I'd be slightly worried if I was living here knowing that something called the
Finally back on
Hydrian
land.
lived here as well.
Barely. They call it the Walls of Water, but it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which is why we can't traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
Yay!
Gondolas?
More boats.
Hey, Noctis, catch.
Oh,
Key to the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
Are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful driver like Reggie could sink her. A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective. So get out there and see the world, you hear?
Oh, okay, I thought they were going to say something at least, but sure. Sid has given you the key to the royal vessel, but you are not able to go sailing at this time. So I'm pretty sure this is part of the Windows edition / Royal edition. So that's what the console version was called, of like the definitive edition.
what's next?
Where you could sail the
Immigration?
boat whenever
What do
you
you
wanted
mean?
and
There's
do
still
stuff.
more?
I don't know what benefits you get out of it, but they exist.
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit?
Purpose,
I'm the king, leave me alone. Oh. Ask Ignis. Did she yell back to Sid all the way? Oh no, Sid is
Ignis,
there.
a little help?
Utterly hopeless. We are scholars of the culinary arts, and we've come to study the renowned cuisine of your fair nation.
Is that so? I wish you an enlightening stay.
Another one you owe me.
How about the cafe in the
Smooth
brochure?
as always. We're
You want to
jittering
check
then.
Wescom's place out?
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
What
Search
should
for
I
Wescom's
buy?
Bar, Margot. Damn, they are looking mighty shiny. Alright, so these are the gondola things. So we get one here, we can... up there, I think?
Sid wasn't kidding. It is big.
Crowded, too.
Do we have to wait for a gondola to go past? I feel like that would be really dumb. Oh, let's
Have a look at this,
information.
Noct.
What about it?
Gondolas.
You like?
You know what gondolas are. Oh, can I not talk to him?
Oh, this is bad.
Wait. I do vaguely remember this place and it being very
They're
awkward to get
extending
around.
the exhibit for Lady Lunafreya's wedding dress.
The Vivian Westwood? But wasn't that a memorial for her passing?
Well, now it's a memorial for her safe return. Let's go see it while we still can.
Oh, could that be the dress we read about in the papers?
Doubtless. The designer's name is the same.
Want to check it out?
That depends on the groom. Might still be a sore spot. What with his wedding getting called off?
Who says we can't call it back on? It can still happen.
True enough. Let's keep an eye out for it.
I mean, see the wedding dress is fine. Isn't it bad luck to see the wedding dress before the wedding? or for the groom to see the wedding dress. I feel like the bride should probably see it.
Hello, boys. Feel free to browse at your leisure.
Hey, Angelic, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Sloan in here? Wow. Okay, wow. Rude. I'm trying my best, alright? And there's just a bunch of resistance. Do I need any of this? Yeah.
Stop by again sometime.
But hey, how you doing?
So what next?
Yeah, I want to go to that one. Keep you coming. Aw, cheers, Angelic. Appreciate it.
The Vivian Westwood store should be up these stairs.
Oh.
It's farther than I thought.
Seems everyone is making for the shop.
I mean, might as well go there just to get some free XP, I guess. Whereabouts is it? It's fine. Okay. I have no idea. You could have had pizza pockets out here? Hey, awesome. You were distracted by Tofu.
Care for a ride?
Tofu, even. I don't know why I called it Tofu. You know, hey, well, hey, I appreciate it. Anything interesting happened with this? I suppose it's not, like, bar's literally there. Tasty tofu. Just shoots at you as you're trying to eat it. Just a real bullet hell to try to just take one bite. Ugh. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in. Waskamarma, as you've gathered. My word, you've grown, little prince.
That's,
but of course. You were only a babe at the time.
It's Lee Everett from Walking Dead. I did not know that.
From a gondola.
The So this is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far? You doubtless have many questions, so ask away.
This country is a part of the Empire, isn't it?
Oh, you're wary. I understand, but there's no need to jump at every shadow. Just be aware that the terms of our independence grant the Empire free reign to come and go.
Good way to pronounce it. Oh, one way to pronounce it, I guess.
It's admittedly a one-sided arrangement. Most everything we do requires Niflheim's permission. And they wouldn't knowingly permit the Oracle to appear before the public. How our government spun that is quite a mystery.
Ask about the Empire.
So you see lots of Nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think much of it. Though the High Commander did cause a stir when he showed up the other day.
Ravis.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival fuels rumors that they will next come to Altisha. The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as well.
Ask about the Oracle.
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is to be trusted, absolutely.
Where is Lady Lunafreya?
In the city somewhere. But no one has caught so much as a glimpse of her. The media has been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
Angelic, I'm intrigued. Ask about the Leviathan.
Has anything changed with Leviathan?
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother.
In preparation for the rite.
Ah, but on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile emergency provisions. This begs the question. If they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed? Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
My dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Ah, you've an ear for gossip.
Sorry, who are you?
Gentlemen, I won't waste your time. My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of the Accordo Protectorate.
You should know, we have Lady Lunafreya in our care. And the Empire demands we surrender her.
What?
Yet I am loath to acquiesce unless we stand to profit. Hence I've come to discuss terms with the King of Lucis. If you've a mind to talk, come to my estate.
Yay.
She can be oblique at the best of times.
It's a Karen run.
But I assure you, her heart is in the right place.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, you must be weary from your journey. Might I suggest you seek your beds for now and ponder matters anew in the morning?
She actually is, because she came to bargain with the manager of managers, the King of Lucius.
Shop till you drop.
It's impressive, really is.
Remember, your heart is yours to follow.
And it's Tohu
Just see to
Luna
it that you
Knight.
proceed with caution. Should you ever need it, Margot is at your disposal.
She doesn't rub shoulders
Doesn't
with the Empire
overly
like
sound,
choice. Everybody knows she wants independence.
Welcome, lads.
Mimi, I guess.
Well then, how may I be of service?
Well, look at all the things we missed. Yeah.
Then what can I prepare for you, lads?
Oh, okay. Right. 300,000 gil for a 50%. Sorry, to greatly boost all stats and increases XP gained by 50%. Pretty good. But for 300,000 is something. Oh, wait, but for 8,000 you can get one that boosts your health by 4,000, an XP boost of 100%, and nullifies fire, ice, and lightning. Ah. Do I want to eat any of the... Can I eat any of this? I can eat this one. Which...
You're always
I mean, we're not
welcome
really
here.
gonna go kill
How about the cafe?
anything in the middle of a city, so...
So, care to take a cruise?
Yeah, I think we want to go there, because I think we want to go on the green route. God, it's like taking a really complicated bus system.
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
Huh. Have a look at this, Noct.
What about it?
If we're in the town, then use our famous gondolas.
How about a ridola on the gondola?
Already doing it.
Gentiana.
Oh.
Ahead lies a future uncertain,
Ah,
yet
Dumbra.
sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Cryptic. Thanks. Through Umbra's power, you can now revisit past memories. Summon him when you rest at lodgings. Characters retain their current level and abilities. Rental chocobos will automatically return to the post, and the place you called Umbra will be set as your last rest point. You can now sail the open seas in the royal vessel. Board the boat from Golden Key, Cape Caum, which is where we the lighthouse where we just were, or Altitia. So I think what this is we can go to... We can redo story missions, I think this is. The sailing the boat thing, I don't know how much that's actually going to do. I don't know what we get out of it. I mean, it might be that we can go back to...
Come on, let's go see the dress.
Oh, let me look up the nearest stop.
It's not far. We can walk it.
Sounds like we're close.
Is it? It's at a shop, right? I doubt it's the arms dealer. Because the quest doesn't actually tell you where it is, which is super cool.
Guess we need to go talk to Camellia.
Yeah, like we have any other option.
There's no telling how events will unfold. Let us prepare before making our way.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Fortifying properties boost magic, spirit. Wait, do these permanently boost, or is it like a timed thing? This has got to be a timed thing, right? There's no way they'd sell something that costs 500 that permanently increases stats, right? That just seems slightly broken. We've still got a bunch of... yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff. Oh. She had other things.
How are you today?
Memories of Final Fantasy Type 0, which is 1,000? That was not worth it.
Till next time.
This place is a fucking rip-off. But broken sounds good. True, but we are still very over-leveled, I believe. Oh, no, we're not. 30... We're 7 levels over what we should be. So, we are technically over-leveled.
What is it?
What? No. A goddess as merciful as the sea is wide. May Leviathan long protect this land. Peace be unto the province of Accordio.
Peace be unto the province.
This way to the dress?
Yep. Same street as the estate.
Seems we're on the right track.
Now I see why people
Same street as... So, up here? Free stuff.
Million gil question. What are we eating?
Ooh, more free stuff.
See that over there?
What about it?
You have to fucking shout like Jesus. What?
I'm so glad that Lady Luna's safe. I could cry. Yeah, man. Me too.
Excuse me, could you point us to the shop with Lady Lunafreya's dress?
Just follow this road towards the Secretary's estate. Then brace yourself for the insane crowds.
Oh, well, I guess that's to be expected. Thank
this
you.
way? So that's where we need to go.
Deal.
Big? Think you mean huge?
You truly get the sense.
So it would be here? Also looking for a crowd.
Oh, the dress is so beautiful. I want mine to be like that.
Oh, here it is.
And it shall be, my love. Looks like the prince has a following.
One hell of a crowd.
And that's the dress. My word.
Everyone looks so happy. And it's all because of this one dress.
Yeah.
Surely if you've come to
Real
look at the
glad for
dress,
you
you
that
would
Lady
know
Lunafreya is safe and
what
sound.
Noctis looks like.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Well, that settles it. You gotta
It is a
make it
nice
happen.
dress.
Become a symbol of the peace. After we tie up all the loose ends, let's think about the ceremony.
A fine idea.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
In calm the edge down, Noctis. Oh, yo, think about it. Oh, shut up. It was 1,000 XP? Hell yeah.
How about the cafe in the brochure?
But, like, Noctis goes surprisingly unnoticed throughout this entire game. What, Dino realized who he was? I think that's any... Oh, and Arden. But, I mean... And, like, the Niflheim army, I guess. But, like, nobody else has noticed. Like, anyone else you've spoken to. You see a kid up front, he's right in the room. Ah, rude. Oh, once the negotiation begins, you'll be unable to return to the city. Yeah, so, okay. Slightly, like, there's a couple of weird things with this game. One of which is just pacing. So, what the game tries to get you to do is do all of the side stuff in the mainland, then come here. Because I think this is how they designed it. Is that you do either all or most of the side stuff there. It's like, oh well, you can't come back here for a while, so make sure you do stuff. And then like you come here, you go to the restaurant, come here, and then that's it. That's all you do in the city. Like there are side things. Like there's a side mission here. There is a Colosseum to go to, but it's just gambling from what I remember. Yeah, yes, I think so. Is it gambling? Or can you fight in it? You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's go over there. We should be able to. Oh, we could just walk there. I didn't realize. Oh, I thought you had to use gondolas to get everywhere. Oh no, can you? No, okay. I remember there is some form of gambling in this, where it's like you had monsters fighting each other.
I gotta say,
and then you bet on who wins.
Really impressed me today.
With her outfit?
Well, yeah, that too. It's just, I always had this impression that the Empire was
Aranea, that was the woman that helped us.
with nothing but jerks.
She certainly doesn't fit the mold.
Really makes you wonder. You think she was okay with the raid on the Citadel?
Ask her yourself.
Wow, not. Like, come on. Just ask yourself.
Call when you need a ride back.
I'm sorry I inconvenienced you with a polite, decent conversation to pass the time. Right, I need to go up.
I wonder, is she really gonna leave the army?
You seem quite smitten
Who
with her.
pissed in his
Which one is it?
cereal?
One is what?
Maybe he's
Or
into
Cindy?
that.
RNA
So
or Cindy?
maybe the question should be, who
wow.
didn't piss in his cereal?
Okay, let me think about this for a sec.
I've no doubt both of them can wait.
Nasty. Oh, this is nice.
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
We meet again.
Yeah, here you go. So you can buy horns that increase the monster's stuff that you're supporting.
See you around.
I can eat a horse.
So, but I...
Splendid. Where are we off to?
Prompto didn't, probably. That's why he's so annoyed at him. Oh, we can't skip this one? I mean, at least it looks pretty. Oh, It was brought to my attention. That's the term I was looking for. That it is almost the 1st of November. And funny if it was in Jill that mentioned this to me. Yeah, no, it's the 1st of November soon, which is it was the 2-year streaming anniversary of me streaming full time. We go full time. I was gonna say all the time. It's not been all the time.
Oh, you can get a pretty good view from
But yeah,
here.
so I am working on something special for it.
What is it? Gridantas,
I started doing some stuff earlier.
Used to spur the monsters on.
Really?
Hey, don't blow it here.
A lot louder than I thought.
It's about to start.
Which, if you saw the last year's thing, it's similar to that. But hopefully the audio won't be completely scuffed. Here you can play Toto Monstro, where you try to predict the winners in monster versus monster clashes. Wager the arena currency Claviano medals on your selected team. If your prediction is right, you will receive medal winnings equal to your wager multiplied by the odds. Yeah. So you can change which horn you use and stuff. Prizes. I think you can get some pretty decent stuff. Oh yeah, the Magitech generator makes it so you don't need fuel for your car. That's pretty good. Exhaust manifold deals fire type elemental damage to enemies while jumping, which is part of the car. Some cool artwork, and provides material for the garage's recolor palette. And then you've got some like really cool weapons that are just really strong. I want to say, oh, you can increase the top speed of the car. I want to say I had to do this for something, and it might have been for the fishing stuff, but I actually can't remember. Or there's an achievement tied to it. Risk to purchase. We'll go with 100 medals, why not? Rathalos barges in. I'd bet on the Rathalos. So we've got Crazy Horns or Empty Heart. Right, so Crazy Horns is in better condition, but this is an Iron Giant. So I feel like the Iron Giant's probably got it. So we'll go with 20 medals, I believe. Look at that fucking unit. What's he doing? Oh, yeah, the last time we did get a new trailer. Yeah, I did see that. We'll talk about that in Discord. Also, the Iron Giant is screwed. Because the dual horn just does bonus damage to it, which is awesome.
Now knocked.
Heal. There you go. Yeah, it's the most generic thing in the world. It's awful. The things I kept seeing about it was the fact that the main posters and stuff show the main character played by Mila Djokovic, I think her name is, person that was in Resident Evil films. Yeah, it shows her using fire dual blades against both a Rathalos and a Diablos. Which, for those that aren't well versed in Monster Hunter games, fire's not effective against either of them in the slightest. I'm pretty sure both of them are resistant to it, which is impressive, to say the least. I mean, Fire Jewel Blaze does look cool, and they are cool-looking monsters, so I get why they were going for that angle. But I mean, it's an interesting one. You're interested? I will still watch it. The draw? I got my money back.
So much for that.
Like, I watched all of the Resident Evil films. Were any of them good? They were fine. Oh, here we go. Killer for hire. It's a Ronin? Oh, shit. Ooh. Nah, my bet's on the Ronin, I think. He's not the highest level. I don't know. Ronins are pretty good, though. It looks cool, is all that matters, right? It does look cool. Like the, like how the monsters look and the weapons and all that sort of stuff. It does look really cool. It's just a shame it's such a basic story with the most generic dialogue in the world. Like, when a military dude's like, oh, I don't get paid enough for that, this is above my pay grade. It's like, really, dude? You've literally been teleported to a... Did the Ronin just double kill them? Damn, I should put all my money on the Ronin. And it's just, it was... It's just like, why? Also, easy.
Our luck's starting to look up.
Alright, what have we got? I'm thinking the crab. I think the crab's got it. Now we'll go with 40 this time. I had to do 50, but whatever. Yeah, it's just a shame they couldn't put a bit more effort into the story, I guess. But I mean, I could be wrong. It could be the trailer did a really shit job of showing off the story, which, you know, kind of the point of a trailer. But oops, saved his life. Oh, and it's dead. Wow, the things with the shittest odds won. That's really shit.
That blows.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. You know what? Let's go big or go home. How much have we got? 84. I'm going to put all of it on these guys. 7.9 multiplier. We got this. Mr. Monster Transport to Monland. That is true. But hey, there's always the sequel. Where you get like, I don't know, a Devil Joe running through New York City or something. Oh, they're fucked. Oh, they are fucked.
Gotta be kidding me! Yeah!
Magala, isn't it? What? Oh, the monster?
No! Don't die!
Live! No! So close. Mid-story monster from 4 Ultimate. Ah. Oh, rip. We
You
lost
win
a lot of
some,
money.
you lose some.